Kelemvor watch over you. Thank you for coming. Although it humbles me to admit it, the Doom Guides of Kelemvor need aid against the undead. Our resources are stretched to their limits. The number of undead in the graveyard is growing at an alarming rate. If something is not done, I fear they may overrun the rest of Neverwinter. I sent it.
I'm so worried about Severin and the others. Let me know what I can do to help. We spotted creatures moving in the rift that were not undead. Severin suspected they might be behind the mass rising of the dead and wanted to investigate. He sent me back to inform Doomguide Volok. That was yesterday, and we've heard nothing since. I grow more afraid for my friends with each passing hour. Please, you must find them.
You dare disrupt the ritual?
Thank you. I'm not sure how much longer I would have been able to hold on. My companions were also taken by the Thayans. I pray there is still time to save them as well.
Knowles, you say? The Thayans have never been very particular about who they ally with. I'm sure the Knowles were here as expendable muscle. Thank you for rescuing Doomguide Severin. I can only pray to Kelemvor he protects the others until we can find out where they were taken. Valindra's allies, the Red Wizards of Thay, are raising the dead in large numbers. This is an abomination in the eyes of Kelemvor. The sacred grounds of this cemetery have been corrupted by the Red Wizards' foul rituals. Reconsecrating these grounds won't stop them, but it will slow them down. Take these banners and plant them in the north, south, and west plots of Pauper's Field. Power of Kelemvor will cleanse the area. It will also cause the dead who have already been lost to the corruption to rise. Please send these poor souls back to their final rest. We have received reports of cursed whispers, various magic coming from a strange object recently unearthed in the graveyard. I believe the Red Wizards are purposely drawing priests of Kelemvor into Pauper's Field to capture for their rituals. Because of our special connection to the dead, sacrificing one of us would make whatever ritual they are performing all the more powerful.
No, this won't do at all. The Doom Guides have been here. I can still feel the smug sanctimoniousness of the rituals radiating from the very stone. How did we end up with undead-hating Kelemvor as the god of death anyway? I, for one, blame Cyric. Now, Jurgen, there was a common guess. Of course, Paul and Mirko had their faults too. Ah, I'm rambling. Let's try the next spot. No. This location is even worse. The Thayans would surely find my phylactery here. Then I'd either have to tutor some young power-mad necromancer, or become a lackey of Zastam, or end up trying to reason with Valindra's Shadow Mantle. perfect location. Commanding view, lovely stonework, and now look at it. Ruin. I bet this was done by some greedy adventurer looking for a few measly gold pieces or a paltry magic sword. I tell you, there's just no respect anymore. That doesn't. I've been searching for the perfect spot for a decade, and apparently there's no quiet place left on all Faerun. Well, this is it. I'm done. Take.
So my in-game
You are
chat
too late.
is
He is
still
mine.
limiting up.
Who is it? Who's there? I can barely see. Gods. I'm dead, aren't I? Well, at least it would explain why the pain has stopped. Thank you for stopping the ritual. They made us watch as they transformed Stonehammer. It was horrible. I think those abominations took special pleasure in transforming a cleric of Kellenvor. Please, look for Doomguide Winloff. She managed to sneak away when Falstaff attacked our captors. I should go. Kellenvor calls me to my rest. Please, burn my body so it's of no use to Valindra. My body. My life. It feels so far away now.
We've gotta hide. Hide before they find us. They're everywhere. Crawling up from the ground and hunting us like animals. There's no way out now. No way out. You didn't see what happened. No. Yes. I don't know. I'm hurt and scared.
And ashamed that I allowed my faith in Kellenvor to waver. Have you found any of the others?
I owe you my life. Have you seen any of the other Doom Guides? I suppose I should be thankful any of us made it through this.
It was a trap. The Thayans lured us into the rift and ambushed us. Apparently, Valindra wanted our blood to supercharge her rituals and gain some Kellenborite priests as pets in the process.
If it is safe to go, I should report to Doom Guide Volok.
Kellenvor, watch over you. Well done. The dissolution of the dead will slow the ability of Valindra's necromancers to raise them. By Kellenvor's blade! This is the phylactery of a lich, a powerful undead mage. It is a miracle it did not try to consume your very soul. We Doomguides strive to destroy the undead, but for one this powerful, that may not be possible. Fortunately, we've constructed an impenetrable vault in a secure location, which can safely hold such evils for centuries, if that's what it takes. Curious. I'd swear the spirit within seems to be laughing. It must be mad. No matter. We shall imprison it without delay. This blasphemy cannot go unchallenged. We must stop the Red Wizards. For years, the Tree of Souls was the site of choice for the mass burial of bandits and criminals. Many despicable men are interred beneath its roots, but so are innocent souls who were wrongly accused. and unjustly executed. As a result, the area near the tree is infused with an evil spiritual energy. Valindra's Thayan wizards have found a way to tap into this energy and are using it to fuel their rituals. Acolyte Naaman believes a ritual cleansing of the area will disperse the energy, but she will need a protector during the ceremony. Go, speak to her.
Glad you are to be my guardian for this ceremony. The power of Kelemvor protects me from the undead while I am performing the ritual, but I cannot complete the ritual while defending myself. It is your job to make sure I can concentrate on the rites and prayers.
Let's get to work, shall we?
This is it. This is the place. I can feel the evil power pulsing from the tree. We must prevent the Thayans from using it. Remember, I can protect myself from the undead while performing the ritual, but I can't make any progress toward completing it while under attack. Preventing that is your job. I have to perform the rites several times in several locations to fully cleanse this place. Follow me. That wasn't enough. We have to find a source of the evil. The evil presence is strong near the roots of the tree. It's the tree. We have to do the final ritual there. Kelemvor be praised. We did it. Let's hurry back.
Or watch over you. The loss of the corrupting power of the Tree of Souls should slow the Red Wizard's rituals. Hopefully, it has bought us the time we need to stop them completely. Prince Zivros is attempting to raise a powerful ogre warlord as an undead servant. It took 10 heroes to bring down Arleon the Unforgiven when he was mortal. An undead version of him, truly formidable. Go to the Thayan camp deep in the ruins of Neverdeath and stop this ritual. If Zivros is successful, Arleon will lead an undead army against Neverwinter.
You're too late. The ritual to raise Arleon is nearly complete.
Adventurer, Doomguy Volok sent us to aid you with Arleon, but it seems you handled it yourself. Kelemvor must be watching over you. Do you wish to accompany us back to camp?
And diddle with the middle, and make a
Kelemvor,
magic
watch
riddle
over you.
that'll turn the giant little.
I should no longer be surprised at how greatly you surpass expectations. Arleon sent many heroes to an early grave. Only fitting that you should return him to his. Your defeat of Arleon and Zivros, and your victory at the Tree of Souls, seems to have convinced Valindra to cut her losses. The number of undead in Pauper's Field is diminishing, and new Doom Guides are on the way. We should soon have this area under control again. I see now why Sergeant Knox spoke so highly of you. You've done a great deal to stabilize the situation in Pauper's Field. The Doom Guides can deal with the undead that remain. There is something else I'd like your help with now. We received reports of strange purple-clad figures operating in the portion of the graveyard known as Craft west. That means little to me, but it seems to have drawn the attention of the Harpers. And anything that concerns the Harpers is certain to be trouble. You'll find Harper Window not far from here. She will tell you more.
When walking about the graveyard, adventurer.
Thank you for coming. From what Doom Guide Volok has told me, you are just the sort of person I need.
The purple-clad intruders in Craftsman's Rest are well known to the Harpers. They are members of the Cult of the Dragon, a group dedicated to restoring control of the world to dragon overlords. Whatever brings them here, we can be certain it won't bode well for Neverwinter. The Cult of the Dragon does not usually operate so openly. Defeat them and search them for messages, orders, any document you can find. If you can collect enough, I should be able to crack their code. Oh, and if you have time...
Have I told you I'm a genius? Good day. Christopher Chettlebell, Neverwinter's preeminent historian at your service. I am currently in the employ of Zami Monini, of the Black Lake Moninis. Miss Monini hired me to perform research into her family's history. While we were inspecting the family crypts in Craftsman's Rest, we were set upon by uncouth hooligans in purple robes. I managed to escape, but Miss Monini was less fortunate. No ransom demand has been put forth, so I fear for my employer and my income. You must rescue her.
Thank you. Did Christopher send you? I'm not sure what the cultists wanted with me. From what little I was able to overhear, it sounds as if they are searching for something that belonged to one of my ancestors, Romani Molini. I did hear them use the name Azarsel a number of times. If that means anything to you, well, since you have dealt with the cultists so efficiently, I believe I can find my own way home. Thank you again for rescuing me.
I'm so relieved my benefactor was retrieved unharmed. Now I may continue my studies, without the worry of financial insolvency.
Give me a second to examine these. Interesting. While you were hard at work in Craftsman's Rest, I had the most intriguing conversation with our young genius, Christopher Chettlebell. I'm certain now that the Thayans are attempting to enter the old waterlogged crypts. Something tells me it will be wise to prevent that. The Red Wizards and their Knoll allies are looting the tombs of Craftsman's Rest, hoping to find the secret of unlocking the water clock tomb. Capture any artifacts they have found and bring them to me. Perhaps we can solve this puzzle ourselves.
Miss Monini said her captors spoke of someone named Azazel. I seem to remember coming across that name while researching her family. I need one of my books, The Annals of Neverdeath, to confirm my suspicions. Unfortunately, I lost the book when I made my hasty departure from Craftsman's Rest. As I fled, I saw gnolls tearing open my pack and pawing through the book inside. They did alarming damage to them. Pages were flung everywhere. Please search the artisan's tomb and recover my research materials. We need to know what these cultists are searching for. You've returned with my book! Oh, it's in such a state! Nevertheless, I must persevere. Let's take a look. Ye gods! Small wonder Valindra and the cult of dragons are fighting each other. Azazel is the name of a blue dragon, and he is imprisoned in the clockwork tomb.
Nice work. I'll confer with Chettlebell and see if we can make any sense of these. Chettlebell fills me in about the dragon. I'm sure you know how bad it would be if that dragon gets loose, or worse yet, falls under Valindra's control. According to Chettlebell, the way into the Waterclock Guild Tomb is locked by a complex mechanism. Multiple physical seals must be activated before you can enter. Valindra's minions don't know about this, so they are trying to enter the tomb by force. That gives you a chance to get there first, but you need to activate those seals.
Apparently, Miss Monini's ancestor was both a powerful member of the Water Clock Makers Guild and a dragon cultist with a ring of dragon control. When he died, he gave orders for the dragon Azazel to be entombed with him. You really must deal with Azazel before Valindra or the cultists gain control of him. Harper Windle has knowledge of...
Excellent. Let's hope you get into the Waterclock tombs before Valindra.
Excellent! Once the physical seals are taken care of, you should be able to enter the Waterclock Guild Tomb. Excellent! You should be able to enter the Clockwork Tomb via the main entrance now. You'd best hurry. Harper Windle's spies report that Valindra's troops are close to breaking through into the tomb. If Valindra gets her hands on the Cult of the Dragon artifacts buried with Romani Manini and frees Azazel, it bodes ill for Neverwinter, and yours truly, of course.
The dragonage!
Oh, hello again. Your friend is well, I hope. Have fun.
Have I told you I'm a genius? Valindra escaped with Azazel. Perhaps it's time to visit my academic colleagues in Waterdeep. I suppose you could consider the bright side. Now that Valindra controls an army of gnolls and undead and a blue dragon, it's highly unlikely she will simply go away and leave Neverwinter in peace. I'm sure you'll get another chance to set things right. In the meantime, I must make travel arrangements.
About the graveyard, adventurer. Valindra's undead in the Court of the Dragon are no longer a threat here in Neverdeath, and we have you to thank. Valindra escaping with the right of the Dracolich, however, is certainly a setback. We're sure to see her again, though it may take us some time yet to gather the necessary components. We'll be able to keep Neverdeath under control for now. I'm sure Nox will want to hear all about today's events.
So, Valindra escaped with a dragon, and something called the Right of the Dracolich. That pretty much guarantees we haven't seen the last of her. But you did thwart the Thayans' plans in Neverdeath, and that means we'll have a lot fewer undead threatening the city. Well done!
Alright, people. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.